Fancy, fancy.
Beautiful. We are now recording. All right. I'm going to turn off great. All right. Everybody should be muting soon. Cool. Everybody is now muted. Great. For those of you who have never joined one of these cabarets that I do before, how it's going to work is I'm going to pick whoever is talking or singing and spotlight their video, so you're forced to see their lovely face. Then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go in order of the show, which I can copy and paste that link really quick for those who might need it. Give me 2 seconds here. Here we go. Let's close that and let's close that. Let's put this in the chat so everybody can see it in case you want to know when you're coming up. This is the order of songs and singers, and what I'm going to do is basically I will unmute you when it's your time and spotlight your video. We'll have a brief conversation about why you chose this song and why you like Nine, and et cetera, et cetera. And then I'm going to mute myself, and you guys are going to take it away. So with that, let's just start. Hello, my name is Tony. This is Patrynize Productions presents 9 more weeks until Broadway opens. I came up with that name when I thought that Broadway was opening mid-June. Tyler informed me that I am incorrect and it is now opening in maybe September, October. So the whole joke is moot now, so might as well just cancel this. But it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. I'm not bitter or nothing.
Yeah, can we do the whole show, the entire show we all practice for anyway?
Yeah, I think maybe. I think we'll do it. So we're just gonna start. I know Nine is Ross's favorite musical. I am only vaguely familiar with it. I saw the movie when it was in theaters, and I was like, okay, that was a film. And that was my thoughts on it, and the Nine promptly left my mind. Never really revisited it again until Ross and Tyler and everybody that I know of in the musical theater world started talking about it. I'm like, oh yeah, that song's pretty good. That song's pretty good. Oh, this is kind of a cool, maybe I need to see like an actual production of it. And so I decided to pick this one because it seems to, while not maybe mass mainstream appeal, a lot of my musical theater friends love it. When I put out the post saying, hey, who here knows songs from Nine, I got like 15 comments within the first 5 minutes. It was real hot. So I'm like, cool, maybe this is a thing. So I'm going to try to do this weekly now. I think I've done enough just vague themeless cabarets, and now I'm going to try to do a weekly themed musical. So with that, we're going to bring up the first song of the show, Guido Song by Mr. Ross Lampert. Ross Lampert, hey, buddy.
Hi.
You want to talk about this?
Yeah, what do I talk about?
What do you want to talk about while I pull up your track?
So yes, Nine is number one in the sense that it was the latest musical to get sent to the hospital in a title fight for my favorite spot with Little Shop. It's the farthest that it can get. I discovered the show because 8 1/2 was my favorite movie, the source material, and I got caught up in the production history of it, learning about it. Then I had to see it. I found out it's gotten some acclaim, Tony for best musical.
I was gonna say I think it got, when I watched the interview with Raul Julia, got nominated for 12.
Yeah,
I'm like, damn.
Yeah, they won about half of those. But not that Tonys are a huge mark of quality, but just that it was a.
Raul Julia ended up losing.
Yeah, it was a known thing. I started listening to it. When I heard this song, I knew I would get the whole cast recording done in a day, because I think to this day it's, if not the most relatable song in the musical theater canon, definitely the only one that's relatable.
So Ross is gonna Ross is gonna set the bar high for everybody because he's gonna be acting throughout this.
I'm not the only actor here.
But like me, I don't have any of my shit memorized, so I'm gonna be staring intently at the sheet music. And yeah, since everybody's on mute, obviously we can't hear your applause or anything. So what I ask people to do is, throw your props in the chat window. You can throw in some emojis and some yays, and also use the ASL version of applause so that we can see your face in the window, giving him some mad props whenever he hits a high note or does something that's really funny. Just give him a little like, yay!
When you feel it.
When you feel it, we don't want any pedantic. It's like, whatever. Yeah, he needs some applause.
Go hard
there.
or go home.
Yeah,
that's what we're here for.
And with further ado, Ross, you're gonna take it away, buddy.
I would like to be here I would like to be there. I would like to be everywhere at once. I know that's a contradiction in terms, and there's a problem. Especially when my body's clearing 40 and my mind is nearing 10. I can hardly stay up, and I can't get to sleep. And I don't want to wait tomorrow morning at the bottom of some heap. But why take it so seriously? After all, there's nothing at stake here. Only me. I want to be young. Kinda want to be old. What I want to be is wise beyond my time, but also foolish and brash and bold. I want the universe to get down on its knees and say, Guido, whatever you please, it's okay, even if it's impossible, we'll arrange it. That's all that I want. I'm lusting for more. Should I settle for less? I ask you, what's a good thing for, if not for taking it to excess? One limitation. I dearly regret there's only one of me I've ever met. I would like to have another me to travel along with myself. I would even like to be able to sing a duet with myself. I'd like to be here, sing along with myself in a song. To be there, walking down the lane now. Everywhere, everywhere, everywhere. That's a contradiction in terms. I'd like to be here with a melody here. Top of the morning to you, Guido. Guido, 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 Guido. Me, me, me. I want to be Proust or the Marquis de Sade. I want to be Christ, Muhammad, Buddha, but not have to believe in God. And I mean it with all of my heart. It's the end if something important doesn't start. I want to be young, and I have to be old. What I want is a tale of sound and fury that some idiot went and told. I want the universe to get down on its knees and say, Guido, whatever you please, it's okay, even if it's ridiculous. We'll arrange it. So arrange it. That's all that I want.
Yeah, give it up for Ross and Guido's song. That's all that he wants, guys. That's all he wants is for you to give it up for him. And you know what? I think he deserves it. Very, very nice. All right, next up on our list, let's give her the spotlight and unmute her. Miss April Higgins.
What? Oh, hi.
Didn't see you there.
I didn't see you there.
Hello, didn't see you there. So April Higgins, what do you know about the show? Talk to us about the show.
Oh.
Talk to us about this number.
So, like most all musical theater people, it's like, yeah, I know lots about the show. This one's my favorite song from it because I like to look through and figure out what lines are coming from Louisa, what lines are actually things that she's quoting Guido saying to her. And I think it's very interesting because I think she's trying to convince herself that she doesn't know things that she knows. That's something I love about this song.
All right. Well,
Complex.
you know, we're going to mute ourselves and take it away.
Oh, God. Already? Oh, man. Let me type in my password and do the thing. Okay. Sorry about that. Oh, man. My husband makes movies. To make them, he lives a kind of dream in which his actions aren't always what they seem. He may be on to some unique romantic theme. Some men catch fish, some men tie flies, some earn their living baking bread. My husband, he goes a little crazy, making movies instead. husband spins fantasies. He lives them, then gives them to you all. When he was working on the film on ancient Rome, he made the slave girls take the gladiators home. Some men buy stocks, some men punch clocks, some leap where others fear to tread. My husband, as author and director, makes up stories in his head. Guido Contini, Luisa Contini, #1 genius and #1 fan. Guido Contini, Luisa Contini, daughter of well-to-do Florentine clan. Long ago, 20 years ago, once the names were Guido Contini, Luisa della Forno, actress with dreams and a life of her own, passionate, wild, and in love in Livorno, singing with Guido all night on the phone. Long ago, someone else ago, how he needs me so, and he'll be the last to know it. My husband makes movies. To make them, he makes himself obsessed. He goes for weeks on end without a bit of rest. No other way can he achieve his level best. Some men read books, some shine their shoes, some retire early when they've seen the evening news. My husband only rarely comes to bed. My husband makes movies instead. My husband makes movies.
Yeah, I'm sorry. What does your husband make again?
Movies?
Oh, movies. Gotcha,
Yeah.
gotcha.
Because she loves movies, and, you know, she really does. But she also wishes she could love her husband.
Oof,
That's
that's the real.
It's actually they changed
pour
that.
one out for Guido.
I think they changed it in the movie version, but she's
Oh.
initially an actor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
It's in the movie as well. Yeah, she was an
Okay.
actress, and they fell in love on the set of a film. Just like he's now falling in love with other people on sets of films.
Hey, a Guido's got to do what a Guido's got to do.
Yeah.
He does.
So does a Louisa. So does a Louisa.
That's
True that. Hashtag
And
feminism.
she knows. She knows what's going on, but she doesn't want to. She wishes she didn't.
But does she have another her to travel along with herself?
I think she wishes she did.
Yeah, and maybe even to sing a duet with herself.
Yeah, over there, over here, and over there.
And on to the next singer, April. You muted. Jessica Fisher. What up, girl?
Hi, how are you?
I am doing fantastical. For those of you who don't know, I've known Jessica for God, how long has it been now? I don't know, way too long.
We don't have to say. We don't have to say.
More than one, less than 36. About that time, to bring forth the rhythm and the rhyme. So Jessica, why this song? Why 9?
Because you asked me to.
Right on. Great. So cool. Now we just pulled that curtain out of the way.
No. Wow. God, April, that was gorgeous, by the way.
Thank you.
No, thank you. That's actually, I asked to do My Husband Makes Movies because I don't think of myself as the person who would sing A Call from the Vatican. But I noticed that nobody else chose it. And I was like, well, maybe maybe 10 or 15 years ago, I would have sung it. So sure, I knew it then.
Hey, I believe in you now. You can do it.
Thanks.
All right, without further ado, I'm just going to mute myself. Miss Fisher, take it over.
Okay, hopefully my track is going to be loud enough and working. Boop, boop, bop. Okay. Nope, that's wrong. Technical difficulties. Here we go. Not wearing any clothes. I'm not my darling who's afraid to kiss your toes. I'm not your mama dear is blowing into your ear, so you'll get it loud and clear. I need you to squeeze me here and here and here. Coochie, 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 coo. I've got a plan for what I've got to do for you. So hot, you're gonna scream and steam and vibrate like a string. I'm plucking. Kiss your fevered little brow. Pinch your cheeks till you say ow, and I can hardly wait to show you how. Guido, who won't care if you come to me tired and overworked? I want Bambino, who's got the therapy to fix what you can get to me. I don't. But it will have to be enough for now. Ciao. I love you, Guido. My parents were watching that.
Yes! Give it up for Jessica's parents watching that.
So fucking good. Oh,
Yes. Oh, that was amazing.
No, stop it.
man.
That was,
Yeah,
yes, that was everything I wanted.
very well done.
Ross was giving me the rundown of what this song was and when it happens in the show.
Yeah, I was given the book context.
For those of you who don't know, Ross, give him the 5-second elevator pitch of that song.
So Guido gets this phone call while he's in the room with people he can't talk to. I believe, I'm not sure if his wife is there in the stage.
His wife is there. Yeah.
Yes. Okay. So she asks like, who could be calling you here? And it's his mistress who is singing this to him in the phone, and he's like, oh, it's a call from the Vatican. The Pope is in, and I have to meet with him about my film. And meanwhile, she's going off with this song on the other side of the stage. It's gold, MT gold.
Beautiful, Jessica
Very well
Fisher.
done.
That was everything I could have wanted and
No,
more.
thank you so much.
Thank you so much. I hope you join us again.
Yeah.
Anytime. It was a pleasure. Thank you.
Hell yeah! All right, and now Jamuted. And oh, look at this! I'm gonna spotlight me because it's me time.
Yeah, it's your turn.
So yeah, I already kind of gave you guys my what I know about 9. Oh, let me come. Oh, mouse! Oh, mouse! Come back here.
That's the cat chasing after a mouse.
There we go. All right, here we go. Because I need to use the sheet music because I am not memorized.
It's okay.
All right, and I need the keyboard. Oh, look at my big old face. All right, great. So yeah, so when I did come up with this idea, I was like, shoot, I need to sing something from the show too. So Ross actually suggested this one, and I listened to it along with a couple of the other Guido songs. I'm like, yeah, you know what? No, this one definitely fits my voice, and I love the idea that he's singing this song, to multiple women, talking about how he only wants to be with them. And then listening to Raul Julia rip, just tear it up and chew the scenery on that on the original cast recording. It's like, yeah, okay, so this is my best rendition with Ross on the guitar.
Yes.
Of let me get the keyboard in my hand so I can change the page number. Make sure. Yep, beautiful. All right, Ross. Let's take it away on this. Being just me is so easy to be when I'm only with you. Open inside and with nothing to hide from your view. Seems long ago I was destined to know. At the moment I saw you, I knew I could be totally happy with no one but you. Passionate night after passionate night, I give over to you. Utterly changed, I am each prearranged rendezvous. Lured by the fire of your endless desire, I still wonder the way that it grew. Never elusive, it comes from exclusively you. Finding a special person we can love is so rare. How in the world can there be two? Send me a love that will mend me with love. I am desperate for you. Giving you chase like some goddess of grace, I pursue. Blinded by need, I will follow your lead. Monkey see, monkey say, monkey do. Taken for granted, completely enchanted by you. Small wonder it seems that my life's made of dreams, and with everything that never comes true. I wouldn't be lonely if I could be only with you. With you. With you. Give it up for Ross on the guitar. He learned that in like 30 minutes for me. Thank you so much. I love that song. I think I'm going to add that song to my book because that song is silly. And I like that song. Thank you all for coming for my cabaret. No. Yeah, I've got nothing to say on top of that. We got plenty of other beautiful, more talented singers than that coming up. Speaking of which, Miss Casey Keeler.
Bonjour! Bonjour!
Bonjour!
Hello.
How are you doing, Miss Keeler?
I'm doing great. I'm so excited to sing this song. I actually speak French,
Ooh.
so that is why I'm just so glad to have found this song. I'm not as familiar, so if someone else can maybe set up, I'm pretty sure it's Flashback. Or in his head, yeah. If
Yes.
if someone wants to
is a conversation between Guido and oh my god, this character.
La Fleur!
Yes, she was the master of ceremonies at the Folie Bergère, and I Guido is does not have enough style for her. He does not have enough pizzazz. He doesn't. He's missing something that he could only get at where she works in the theater, and she kind of like gets carried away telling him about it. This is there's a lot of other things going on, but like for specifically for the singer here, like it even says there's like a spoken word section later because I have the script itself.
I don't know if I'm doing that.
No, it's not in the original. They say
very
that if
difficult,
the person has experience running these kinds of things, let them make anything up they want. Which is why I think in your hands it'll be great.
To add a little bit from Guido at 9 years old, she's his producer, and he promised her over a drunk lunch that he would make a musical just for her.
Yes, he has.
There we go. All right, so with that interlude, Casey, I'm muting myself. Take it away, darling.
But yes, I am just doing the Judi Dench film version for today. Le cinema today is in a crisis. Directors are so existentialist. The movies are not worth their entrance prices if no one sings a love song when he's kissed. Love cannot be loved without the singing. A string, a clarinet, a saxophone. Take a lesson from this old Parisian and the finest entertainment she has known. Folie Bergère. What a showing of color, costume, and dancing. Not a moment in life could be more entrancing than an evening you spend at Folie Bergère. Folie Bergère. Not a soul in the world would be in despair when he is glancing at the fabulous stage des Folies Bergère. Folie Bergère. La musique, la danse, le son, la lumière. Les petites jolies tiennent des belles bouquetières. C'est la belle passerelle des Folies Bergère. Pas de mystère. Le spectacle est tout à fait découvert. Et pas trop cher. Viens ce soir avec moi au Folie Bergère. Oh, bonsoir, bonsoir. Je suis la vedette des Folies Bergères à Paris. Et ça, c'est la passerelle de mon souvenir. Passerelle? Oh, it's a runway. Did you know that? Anyway, I have to tell you, I have received ce soir a huge bouquet of roses. And the person who sent it to me is here tonight. And I would like to thank him. Who is it? Who is it? Oh, you with the tie. Did you do it? Did you send me the flowers? Oh, why not? I have to find out who did it. Oh, you, yes. Oh, did you do it? Did you send me the flowers? Don't ask her, I'm talking to you. You did? Oh, that's great. What is your name? Oh, Jerry, you're a liar. That's not the name on the card. Oh, little Guido. Guido Contini? What are you doing here? This is the stage of the Folie Bergère. You're too young to be here. You're too young or you're too short. Does this child belong to anyone? Please, please. Because I don't know what to do with you. Oh, you don't understand the word I'm saying, do you? You're not an American. Oh, I see. Are you French? Well, nobody's perfect. Are you Italian? I knew it. Oh, I don't believe this. He brought me a gift. Did you bring this all the way from Italy? Is it cheese? Formaggio? Merci, chérie. Now go home, my sweetheart. Oh, wait a minute, bambino. Vieni qui, or whatever. On the other hand, you can wait for me in my dressing room. I will see you after the show. Well, he's Italian, isn't he? But as I say, here we have the music, we have the lights, and we have the laughter. I'm so glad you are all here tonight to share with me. Together with the girls, Polly Bergera, the music, the lights, and the laughter, the answer to what you are after. Each night at the Polly Bergera, Polly Bergera, by the heavens above, you will swear there's nothing rarer than the Polly Bergera. The stage overflowing and giving a musical reason for living. Each night at the Polly Bergera, Polly Bergera. To your modern ideas I compare one derrière at the Polly Bergera. Some music to what you are after, the music, the life, and the laughter of the Folly Bergère. Whee!
Holy cow! Casey Keeler, ladies and gentlemen.
Full round of applause.
Just wow.
Merci beaucoup à vous.
Multiple monologue breaks, interaction with the audience. Like, ladies and
I
gentlemen.
wasn't watching you, so I hope you all were. Oh no, not me. You are the audience today.
Oh no, I was raising my hand. I totally gave you the flowers. That was me.
Yes.
Me and the pie.
Merci.
Casey Keeler, that was
Oh,
wunderbar. Wunderbar. All right, I'm going to mute you, move on to the next person. Everybody, make sure you stick around because at the very end of the show, I'm going to go around through all the actors and let everybody give a little plug about themselves. But in order to keep the show moving, let's get on our next singer, Miss Margot.
Hi.
Hi, darling. Let's spotlight you. All right, Miss Margot, why'd you this song and tell us your relationship with Nine?
Well, when I was in school, my college actually did Nine, and I didn't know that much about it. But I wasn't cast in it, so I got to watch it. And then when I did see it, I was really upset that I wasn't cast in it. Because it's fantastic. It's a good show. It's one of my favorite musicals. I love all the music. I love this song specifically. But I would say it's kind of the most innocent song in the show. Like, there's really a sweetness to it. It's his mom singing to him that really isn't present like anywhere else in it.
So it's the only woman who doesn't want to have sex with him.
Yeah, literally the only woman that doesn't want to have sex with him.
He hopefully doesn't want to.
Yeah, and I'm a sucker for a nice Italian soprano song too.
All right, well, without further ado, Margot, take it away.
Okay, let me get my track set up here. Okay. Hopefully the volume will be okay. to come out in the air. Sleepy pup in your mother's arms. Plant a kiss on your lips and put you to bed. Nine Guido, happy birthday to you. Nine Guido, so much to do. Time to go off on your own over the full brand new world. Time to live only dreams and leave them instead. Nine Guido. 9 months of the year to make you appear. Ninth in a family of 9. Ninth grandchild, ninth son. Ninth but number 1. Time to come out of your egg. Get open and show your face. Don't conceal what you feel. Let it shine. That you'd like to be always
Yes!
Beautiful.
That was beautiful, Margot.
Thank you.
Show some love. Show some love. Very nice, Margot. Stick around and do a little plug afterwards, but I'm going to mute you, and we're going to move on to she may or may not be wearing clothes for this number, so hide your kids, hide your wife. Little Miss Cassie, what's up, girl?
What's up? How is everybody doing? Hi,
Oh,
guys.
she is wearing clothes, huh?
I am wearing clothes this time, unfortunately. But usually this is one of my burlesque numbers. So.
So I guess that's why you chose this song.
Yeah, and because I'm your classic villain and your classic sex bot, I guess. So, what are you gonna do?
You know what? What a better lead into that than that. So, Kathy, take it away.
All right, as everyone says, let's hope that this works, right?
We're doing this shit live.
We are. Right. So, you little Italian devils, you want to know about the love, huh? Well, Serengita will tell you. If you want to make a woman happy, you rely on what you were born with. Because it is in your blood. Be Italian. Be Italian. Take a chance and try to steal a fiery kiss. Be Italian. Be Italian. When you hold me, don't just hold me, but hold this. Please be gentle, sentimental. Go ahead and try to give my cheek a pat. But be daring and uncaring. When you pinch me, try to pinch me where there's fat. Ha! Be a singer, be a lover. Take a chance and try to steal before it's gone. Be Italian, be Italian. Live each day as if it may become your last. Ha ha! Longest intro ever. Be a singer, be a lover. Pick the flower now before your chance is past. Be Italian, be Italian. Live each day as if it may become your last. Ha!
Holy cow, ladies and gentlemen.
What a interlude.
Yeah, she's got props, she's got choreography, she's got tambos.
What a plan.
Ladies and gentlemen, the
What are
second
you
half
gonna
of the
do
show, you
with
guys gotta,
what are you gonna do with 2 minutes of random music in the middle of your bedroom?
Wow.
Whoa.
It's continuing on. Wow, very nice. Ladies and gentlemen, give it one more time.
Thank you guys.
Miss
Thank
Cassie.
you. Happy to be here.
Yes, and we're gonna put you on mute. Stick around, Cassie, so you can plug your stuff. But in the
Thank you.
meantime, mute. Bah. Next up, where's he at? Where's my boy? What's it? Come on, T. Riley.
God dang it.
Hi, T. Riley. Yeah, you got to follow that one, buddy.
Yeah, so bad news for me, but good news for everyone after me. People have been raising the bar, and I'm going to bring it right back down.
Yeah.
Yay! Let's give it up for averages. No, Tyler. So why this song? Why 9? I know this is also one of your favorite musicals too.
Yeah, this is definitely in my top 10 for sure. And because of that, and this is one of my favorite songs from it, you know, it's just like, it's such an interesting number. It's a hard number. It's, you know, a very choral number. So I figured if anyone's going to mess it up, it's going to be me.
Thank you for your service.
You're welcome.
I remember bonding over being upset that this was cut from the movie with you.
Yes.
Yes. So thank you for putting it back in whatever form you've chosen.
So you're going to Tibetan throat sing and harmonize with yourself for this, right? For the choral parts, right?
Like I said, whatever form he chooses.
However you want to do it.
Yes, exactly that, because I said I was going to lower the bar. So.
And the octave.
All right. And with that, Tyler, take it away with the bells of Saint Sebastian.
And again, let's hope this works. I remember Saint Sebastian with a memory most unkind. I can hear the bells I heard when I went there, inside the church, inside my mind. The bells of Saint Sebastian only ring once in your ears. But if you're very young when you hear them, their sound can last 100 years. But the music of the ringing was the music of our singing when we were singing Kyrie eleison, Kyrie eleison, Kyrie eleison. Each day at Lord's, each night at Vespers, from every tower the hour would be told. For those of us at Saint Sebastian, no longer young and not yet old. Each day at Saint Sebastian in the classroom we would hear that devils lurked behind every corner. If you tried to look, they would disappear. The nuns of Saint Sebastian tried to teach the facts of life, explaining there are two kinds of women. One was a whore, one was a wife. But the music of the ringing was a different world that opened through our singing when we were singing Kyrie eleison, Kyrie eleison, Kyrie eleison. They rang at dawn, they rang at midnight. In tones well-rounded, they sounded down the nave. For all the souls of little boys at Saint Sebastian, too young to save. At lunch for Saint Sebastian, country cheese and buttered bread. A prayer we never learned, sung in Latin. Then a midday nap in a makeshift bed. The music of the ringing, then the music of our singing. And we were singing Kyrie eleison, Kyrie eleison, Kyrie eleison. We should have known, they should have warned us. At Saint Sebastian, they never spared the rod. But in the music of the bells at Saint Sebastian, we looked for God.
Yeah, no fade out, just and done. and we're done.
20 more seconds of orchestration that we don't need.
Don't you love how the bands just noticed how to do a hard cut? Just in the middle. Give it up for Tyler. Woo!
Well done,
Bells of
sir.
Saint Sebastian. Very nice, sir. Sir, stick around. We're gonna be hearing from you again, but muted. next up, Miss Picarillo. Where's she at? There she is.
Hello.
All right, how you doing, Caitlin?
I'm okay. You know, trapped inside like everyone else.
Yeah,
Yay.
I like your white void that you live
Thank
in.
you. It's a great white void.
So why 9 and why this song? And I could probably say it's because every woman picked this song.
Yes. I actually don't know 9 very well. It's been on my list of shows to go see at the library whenever we can go back to the library. But yeah, my college music coach threw this song at me, and I love it. I just never really get to do it.
No better time but the present then. With that,
yeah.
Caitlin, take it away.
Okay. Let's see if this works. In a very unusual way, one time I needed you. In a very unusual way, you were my friend. Maybe it lasted a day, maybe it lasted an hour, but somehow it will never end. In a very unusual way, I think I'm in love with you. In a very unusual way, I want to cry. Something inside me grows weak. Something inside me surrenders. You're the reason why. You're the reason why. You don't know what you do to me. You don't have a clue. You can't tell what it's like to be me looking at you. It scares me so that I can hardly speak. In a very unusual way, I owe what I am to you. Though at times it appears I won't stay, I never go. Special to me in my life, since the first day that I met you. How could I ever forget you once you had touched my soul? In a very unusual way, you made me whole.
Yes, give it up for Caitlin.
Well done.
Thanks.
That you saying that in a very unusual way.
Thank you.
Oh,
I
God,
tried.
this is like my third
That's
whiskey.
fine. I haven't started yet, but soon.
Well done.
Well done, Caitlin. Give it up for her one more time, and then Jamuted. Next up, this one is a special one. Where's she at? Yay! Hi, Miss Allison.
Hello.
How you doing?
I'm doing okay over here. How are you guys?
We're doing good. We're drinking and we're performing and we're singing 9.
Yeah, I just finished my wine, so
Give it up for day drinking, everybody. Day drinking.
I felt like it was characteristically appropriate, but also I pre-recorded this, so.
So yeah, this is she. So why this song and why 9 for you?
I've actually never seen 9. I've never seen the movie. I've never seen a production of it. I've only listened to the music. But this song specifically
came up maybe like a year and a half ago, like real hard on me. And so I was just like singing it all the time, doing it a bunch. And so when you were like 9, I was like, okay, this is only from the movie version, but I got it. Like,
Still written by the same guy.
Hey, still counts. Still counts.
I mean, I tried to like look up some videos of other women performing this song because obviously it's in the movie version, not in the production. And I found some few that were less than motivating, if I'm going to be nice about it.
Shots fired. Shots fired.
But so, you know, I wanted to do a little bit of something for it because it's not really a song you like sit down for, I feel. But I also don't want to like fall on my ass on accident in front of everybody just because I'm not a burlesque performer by tradition or anything, you know, or by trade. Is what I mean by that. But so I'm gonna screen share, so I'll just put on my video and
Yep, share it. I'm gonna mute myself.
all right. Hopefully everybody can hear this still okay. We're gonna make this big. And we're gonna do this thing. You want my love, take it all. You wanna steal, come on, take it all. Come on, girl. Show me you want my love? Are you in me for all? You wanna see it slip away and watch it fall? Oh, it's just so good. You want the movement to see what the hips can do. See all the slinky girls. See how the pasties twirl to make your bells all ring. Fulfilling everything you ever wanted. So go ahead. You want my soul, take it all. It's time to leave. It's time to live. Because I have no more. There's nothing left to give. I watch you rise. I watch you fall. As I am sitting with my back against the wall. Now it's your turn to finally learn. You had your book, you had your clue. You wanted more than everything. You got your wish, you got your pride. Now take it right between your thighs. You grasped for everything you might be. And don't you see that in the end, there will be nothing left of me. All right, let's escape that. I hope that works.
Yes.
Well done.
Give it up. You better put that on your reel.
I guess I'll add it.
Heck yeah. All right. Beautiful. That was a beautiful little fake striptease number.
Fake.
Yeah, good bow work.
That was very good. And so we got some good glove work, some good bow work. That was fantastic. You're a natural.
We love to see
Oh,
it.
thank you.
All right, stick around. I'm going to give you a mute. And next up on our list, Miss Julia. Where's she? Yeah.
Hello.
What's up, Miss Julia?
Well, hi.
How you doing? Just to prove that that online marketing works, this is my first time meeting Julia. She saw my multiple posts on, or a friend of ours that we have, a mutual friend of ours saw multiple posts of mine and reached out to her and said, "Hey, you should do this." And so I got an Instagram message from her.
Go figure.
I think that's about how it went down, right?
And she had told me about you in the past. She's like, okay, so there's this guy Tony, and like I have to connect you. Like I will remember at some point. I have to connect you. And she saw your post, and she actually thought it was 6. Like she mixed it together. and 6 I freaking love, and like I have an Aragon costume, and just like it's a thing.
I should have done 6 and 9 together and called it 69.
That would have been
Right.
God damn it.
That may be coming to a news feed near you soon, because now my friends are pushing for it. But yeah, and I was like, okay, no, I mean, I know Unusual Way from 9. I sang that in my senior recital back in college, a ways ago now. And I hadn't actually seen the show. I saw the movie, and I hate the movie, like a lot. So I sent Tony the message, and I was like, hey, I could do Unusual Way, which of course, you know, this was 3 hours after he posted it. Probably you had 100 people say that song at that point. And then you know, you were great, and you sent me the list of like, well, here's what we still need. And I was like, cool. I don't know any of these. So I just went and listened to the ones that were left, and I got to Simple. And I started listening to the lyrics, and I just went, oh my God. Like it's so poignant. It's so for what's going on right now. So that's what's going on. I'm singing Carla, the mistress, as you can see from my name. And about a little over halfway through the song, another woman, Claudia, starts talking while Carla's singing. So I've got that dialogue on I put the dialogue onto the recording that you guys are going to hear. Hopefully you can hear it, and we'll go from there. If it doesn't work,
take it away, Julia.
Thanks. Simple is affairs that touch the heart. Simple are the ways of love. Simple as the touch of another's heart. Simple enough for anyone to understand. But you, simple are the ways we come apart. Simple as a baby's new. Simple as a tree and as simple as a cloud. It's as simple as the simplest things have always been. Simple as the sun and the moon and the stars in the sky. Simple are the ways we say goodbye.
With a man named Sheldon.
Simple's affairs that touch the heart.
Michelle's 53. He's an investment banker, very handsome, charming, wealthy. The house we live in overlooks Park so.
Simple are the ways of love.
I get up around 7:30 every morning. Have breakfast with Michelle. Then I walk, if the weather is good, to the studio hotel and flash finish on where I take a dance class. For lunch, I generally eat in a small bar in the basement of the school. After lunch, I take an acting class.
Simple as a tree.
Acting is what I care about the most. And Michelle understands. Michelle does not distract me. I've made my choices in life. I know what I want.
Simple are the ways we say goodbye.
Yay! That was beautiful. Yay!
Yeah, well done.
Very nice. Well, next time I'm in Chicago, we're gonna have to do some karaoke. We'll do some 9 karaoke.
Yes. I mean,
everybody at the karaoke bar will be like, what?
yeah.
What do they want?
Yeah, if they can find a karaoke track.
Oh, I'll bring my own.
There we go.
Of all the places that have 6 karaoke guys, I've got it covered.
There you go.
Perfect, there we go.
All right, and Miss Julia, we're going to put you on Jamute. All right, we've come down to our final 3 singers. Where is, there she is. Miss Caitlin, the other. What's
Hello.
up, darling?
I am doing good. It's a beautiful day outside.
It is.
It's like warm out for the first time since that random day in March when it was 70, so that's nice.
It's the first day that I can remember in like the past week where it is in torrential downpour. So this is beautiful. I'm very happy. So same question to you. Why 9? Why this song?
I've never seen this musical. I love the songs. I've always heard them on the Broadway station and such. Also asked for Unusual Way, but this song is really cool. It really fits my bitter aesthetic. I think any woman can relate to this song. I just love it. And I'm kind of basing it off Elaine Paige's version. I don't sound like her, but I love her.
But there's not a better person to emulate.
Yeah, you sound like you. That's important.
All right, well, with that, take it away, Caitlin.
Let me grab my accompaniments. Be on your own. You've always talked about your need to travel. Now go off unravel on your own. Go find some restaurant attendant. Go show her how independent you have grown. Go on. Be on your way. There's not a single reason I can find to make me want to keep you one more day. There isn't any sort of word that you could say. There isn't any sort of price that you could pay. There isn't any sort of magic to avoid this tragic comic little play. We need to play. Be on your way. Go on. No need to carry out this masquerade. And all, oh, frick. Sorry, guys. I got messed up with my accompaniment. Can I start over?
Yeah, this is the remix. Do it again. It's all right.
Live theater.
Yeah.
Remix. We doing this. This is what you get when you do live theater, ladies and gentlemen.
Still alive and well.
One more time from the Tippy. Caitlin, take it away.
All right. Be on your own. You've always talked about your need to travel. Now go unravel on your own. Go find some restaurant attendant. Go show her how independent you have No need to carry out this masquerade when all that were begun to fade. I set you free. There's not much longer to complain. I'll soon relieve you of your pain when I set you free. If that is all you wish to have, then I agree. No need for thanks, your just reward will be my fee. Go off and leave your petty fictions full of blatant contradictions, and you can see what will be is that you'll leave, and you'll take with you all you can from A to Z, and all of me.
Yay! And she stage exits, stage left.
Are you unmuted?
All right.
Yay!
Well
Give
done.
it up for Caitlin. Woo!
The note sounded. I'm sorry.
No, it's all good. Very good. Very good. All right, I'm going to mute you because we got one song left, and then we're going to go, 2 songs left, and then we're going to go around and have everybody plug some stuff. So stick around. Next up, where's he at? Where is he at? There he is. He's doing a little dance.
Hello.
Yannick. What up, buddy?
Hey. Hey, buddy.
How you doing?
I'm doing well. I'm doing well.
All right. So same question to you. Why 9? Why this song?
So I
Into the microphone.
Oh, sorry. Yeah. So I like I forgot.
So did I.
Yeah, I was like, what's going on? I like knew this musical, just like not that it was all together. I'd heard so many of these songs before, and then I saw your post and I was like, that sounds familiar, but like I couldn't pinpoint what that was. So I then like looked up the soundtrack and was like, remember all those songs that played that you're like, that's cool, where is it from? They were all from the same show.
From the same music.
So that was like a nice surprise. And yeah, so it's always great. And I always love shows that like have people that are like an ethnicity that I can play. So
Oh, so when you can be Italian.
yeah, like just something that's not like truly white, but like also not truly anything else. The ethnically ambiguous section of the spectrum.
Fantastic.
Yeah,
All right, Yanni, take it away, my friend.
All right. Do. I can't make this movie, there's no way that I'll begin it. I can't bear to watch the cameras roll. The problem is the subject, there's no pleasant way to treat it. The problem is the author's lost control. How I did wish it didn't have to be so. But we cut the losses starting now. Strike the set and save it for some sideshow. Tell the cast and crew that they can all go. Find another genius. I can't be one or become one. I can't even tell how I'd begin. Help me, Louisa, help me mama, help me someone. Here's a place where I have never been. Guido out in space with no direction. Guido at a loss for what to say. Guido with no intervening actors. Guido at the mercy of distractors. Guido with no one else but Guido. Today.
He made that movie, ladies and gentlemen. He can make this movie. I believe in him.
Hell yeah, dog.
Yannick, very nice, my friend. Stick around for more Yannick in a second. I'm just going to mute him and bring up the last song of the show. I hope you have your tissues ready, because we know we will.
Oh my god.
Guido at 9. What's up? What's up, David?
Hi. My apartment is such a mess, so I decided to find this backdrop from the original production.
Is that you holding the cymbal way too high over your head in the right?
That's me.
I can see the resemblance. So, David, why this song and why 9?
Why 9? Because it's one of my favorite shows of all time. It's one of my dad's favorite shows of all time as well, and he's here watching, so that's really cool. Why this song? Because I wanted to sing the counterpoint in Folie Bergère, and we couldn't find a track that had the counterpoint in it. So, but this is one of my favorite songs. Pardon me. One of my favorite songs in the show. And it sort of culminates the whole thing. So, Guido's...
He's dying, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah,
He's doing this on his deathbed for us. And
this couldn't have happened like when I was muted and someone else was singing.
Happens. Yeah.
So, his movie's falling apart. Yeah, his movie's falling apart. His muse says, "I'm not doing this anymore, Guido. I'm not bailing you out anymore." His mistress said, "If you're not going to leave your wife, then I'm not hanging around anymore." His wife just said that big ol' fuck you. And of course, none of that was in the movie because why? And then he has this weird fever dream where he picks up a gun and tries to kill himself, and the gun has no bullets. So he's failed at everything, including trying to kill himself. And then his 9-year-old self, who's kind of been following him around the whole show, finally shows up to give him this final little bit of advice. I'm going to make sure that my phone's volume is all the way up so that you can hear. And this is another song that I think is absolutely a travesty that it was not in the movie, because I think this song is the entire point of everything that Guido has gone through up to this moment.
Strong agree.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, Guido at 9 years old / David, take it away.
Guido. Guido. Scraping knees, tying shoes, starting school, paying dues, finding there's no way we can spend a lifetime playing ball. Part of getting tall. Learning more, knowing less, simple words, tenderness. Part of getting tall. Guido, you're not crazy. You're all right. Everyone wants everyone in sight. But knowing you have no one, if you try to have them all, is part of tying shoes, part of starting school, part of scraping knees if we should fall, part of getting tall.
Yeah! Give Give it up for David Guido.
Well
and you know what? I'm gonna take that moment to unmute everybody. Everybody, give a big round of applause.
He shoved a bunch of brownies in your mouth.
Guido. And
I just think Betsy is so smart.
Not on crap.
So good.
Everybody is not out to get you. She said
And
nothing wrong
I
to
was
you.
going to say,
Instead of brownies,
absolutely.
shut up. What should your
Send this out
response
before the next
be?
meeting.
Okay,
It'll be
I
on,
don't know
we're looking at May 17th.
Hey, gonna go back to muting everybody again. I don't know what the hell was going on there. Okay, she is not out to get you, ladies and gentlemen. Let's just go backwards through the list. Hey, David, I'm gonna unmute you. If you'd like to plug yourself and also put any of your username handles in the chat for people to follow.
Sure. I'm gonna actually get a link. So my plug is cramping actually.
Yes.
Kidding. It feels great. My plug is that on March 13th, I was supposed to do my annual Ides of March extravaganza, and surprise, surprise, I didn't. But 1 month later, on April 13th, we started putting out virtual Ides of March videos, which we are now doing. So I'm going to put the opening number in a link in the chat, and it's called Beware the Ides. And like right after I get off of this call, I'm actually going to put up another song. So if I can get this working, so if you want to follow me on YouTube, it's Regano Songbook, and then you'll see all of the other videos for the Ides of March extravaganza that will be coming out over the next couple of weeks, because all of our singers have been recording their songs at home, and then we've been editing them, and we're going to be putting them out as we go. And so some of it is on the theme of stuff from the Ides of March, like hubris and stuff like that, but also some of it's just new music that my brother and I have written that we have coming out right now. So
beautiful. That's David Regano, ladies and gentlemen. Let's get Yannick up there. Yannick, do you have anything you want to plug? Do you have a YouTube? Do you want to, if you want to put in the chat, plug your Instagram or YouTube or spot or anything that you got?
Yeah, I'm just gonna put in the
into
chat
the microphone,
right buddy. I'm gonna put in the chat right now. The first one's my personal Instagram. I'd love to connect with you guys. The second one's my performer. Please follow that. That'd be great. And then the third one is my friend Rita, who did the accompaniment like last minute and like this crazy great. She's amazing. She's an amazing accompanist, and she's an amazing singer and everything. So I'm gonna put her stuff in there too.
Sweet deal. All right, that is Yannick. Caitlin, anything you want to plug? Caitlin Mitchell, anything you want to plug? Throw your stuff in your handles into the chat.
Yeah, I just threw it in. I don't know. I've just been posting like monologues and songs on my Instagram because I'm bored. So follow away. I'm a private account, but I'll accept you. I wanted to plug my family for watching today. I think a lot of them logged on and some friends. So thanks. My mom, my dad, Jennifer. I think there's a few others. And Carl Danielson did my accompaniment. He's amazing. I don't know if you could even hear it with this audio, but he's so good. So I recommend him. He's $5 a track, and he'll do like 2 versions of it for you. So.
Fantastic. All right. Miss Julia Yab, what you got for us?
Hi guys. So I am going to drop into, it will let me as it fights with me. I'm going to drop into the chat right now a little bit of information. I'm going to toss in my Instagram. I'd love to connect with you guys, and I'll, follow back and all that. I've also got a link for YouTube. I've just started putting things on YouTube now, which is that's the one thing where I've been accomplished during quarantine, I feel like, is I've started recording original songs. And then, so I've written something along the lines of 300 original songs, and my best friend, Ian Mockerman, who I think is on here, I've got some family and friends on here, and hi guys. But my best friend, Ian Mockerman, and I, we write musicals. So we have written and produced in the West Michigan area 3 original musicals. One is a day in the life of people working in food service. There's a lot of swearing. One is like Dante's Inferno, but reimagined as film noir, so like French jazz music and violence and stuff. And the third one is a princess story, but if the princess in the tower rescued herself, and kind of what would happen the rest of the time when the prince shows up to rescue her and she's like, no, I'm good. So all three of those we've produced with amazing, like phenomenal teams in Michigan, and we've got all three of them on YouTube. And at the time, I didn't realize that you should put them all on one channel. So if you go to the My Musical World page, you can find links for all of them. And now I live in Chicago. So I moved to Chicago because I want to do this whole, you know, music and theater thing professionally. And that's a place where like that can happen. So
Right on.
Freaking much fun. Thank you so much, Tony. And thank you everyone. You guys
I
are
hope
awesome.
to have you again.
Fuck yes. Whatever.
Which is great. So I'm gonna put you on mute real quick. Miss Elliott, where are you at? There you go. Miss Allison Elliott, do you have anything you want to plug?
I don't have anything like necessarily coming up. I'm gonna put my Instagram in the chat there so y'all can follow me for future postings. I did a cabaret yesterday. I've been doing the cabarets with you a little bit, working on my own stuff to put out as well. So there will be things to come, but nothing tentative on the lineup right now.
Fantastic, Miss Allison. Where is Miss Caitlin P? Where's she at? There she is. Caitlin, what you got for us? Anything?
Well, I haven't been doing much, but posting a picture a day for quarantine on my Instagram, which I just threw into the chat. I also have a YouTube channel where I post like self-tapes and things like that. I recorded this song before we went live, so I'm probably going to throw that up there soon.
Sweet deal.
That's about it.
Fantastic. Thank you, Caitlin. Mr. Tyler Riley.
Oh, shoot. Okay. Hey.
Yeah.
I would like to plug my accompanist, who is a composer in her own right, and I'm going to type that into the thing. You know me, I'm not technologically savvy.
You're an old man.
I am. Other than that, I co-host a podcast called Amateur Detective Club. We are now weekly because of the quarantine, mostly focusing on Agatha Christie's Poirot as well as Murder, She Wrote for our Patreon subscribers.
Ooh, there you go. All right. Next up, Miss Cassie. How you doing, Cassie?
Hi guys, how is everybody doing?
Doing great.
Yeah, so fellow producers out there, it's good to see you. I am originally from Canada, but I've been in New York for 8 years. I came over here as a producer, and I got my green card as a producer. But now I own my own theater company called Full Bodied Sound. I'm gonna go ahead and throw the website and the Instagram stuff in there. Full Bodied Sound is my birth child. I make original music and original musicals and original burlesque shows. Our show that was up before Corona is called Ringmaster's Wretched. It's Cirque du Soleil meets the Moulin Rouge in Paris. So it's burlesque circus, which is really fun, and it's all original music that I wrote in that. If you want to see my original music, it's on SoundCloud. It's on every platform you can find under Miss So-and-so, which is my burlesque name, and most people know me as Miss So-and-so. I write music for a living, and I own a theater company, and that's about it about me. So
Right on, Miss Cassie. Thank you very much. And then let's see, we got Miss Margot. How you doing, darling?
Hey, sorry, I'm still trying to get like all of Cassie's stuff in there. Just want to say so impressive. Burlesque and a theater company, amazing. I'm just gonna plug my Instagram. I was supposed to be in a production of The Seagull that was going up this summer as Masha on Staten Island at Snug Harbor. So hopefully, fingers crossed, that gets postponed to September. Yeah, I do a lot of acting work. I'm mainly an actress, but I also sing and dance as well. I'm gonna have the link to my website up on my Instagram once I finish editing it. And yeah, if you guys could check that out, check out my reel when that's up there too, that would be great.
Sweet deal. Miss Casey Keeler, what you got going for us? How's the fun?
Well, I got good news that I can put weight on my broken leg. Whoop, whoop.
Yeah.
So I
Hell
broke my
yeah.
leg in January,
Thank you,
and
Emmanuel, for giving us the love. Giving it the love.
and so that's been a great way to be connecting with everybody. And I'm just so glad to have explored this show and gotten to hear everybody. I'm just so impressed. I put my title down there, B-Way KCK, on everything, and I've just discovered Twitch, so that is just I see you, April. Yeah, that is just like life. You got the perfect setup there. So I recommend totally for just exploring music and life and feeling connected. You get to chat just like this with live musicians, and I just think it's so cool. So thanks so much, everybody.
Hell yeah. Miss Jessica Fisher, you got anything to plug for us?
Not really. I'm putting up my Instagram. I just started doing the 30-day Broadway song challenge, whatever that is. So I've got 3 songs up. I'm probably going to put this song up today because it's a song from a show that has won a Tony Award, and 9 did. But also, I also have a theater company. Who doesn't?
I've got 3.
It's Eclectic Full Contact Theater. I'll put the link to that also. And we have a podcast called Throwing Shade. It's really fun and silly. It's not the other Throwing Shade. This one you can find anywhere, but you search for Eclectic Full Contact Theater's Throwing Shade, and you can get to it from the website. So when I put the website in, it's Chicago 1934, in a city rife with crime and corruption, a hero emerges, the Shade, who rushes in where fools fear to tread. But he's not really good at anything, and his sidekick Wednesday morning is his girl Friday, and she's the one that solves all the crimes. So they're the Shade and the Vamp, and it's really funny and it's really silly. We've got 2 seasons out. You can find it anywhere you find podcasts. I'll go ahead and put the link to the theater company in now. And that's me.
Fantastic. Miss April Higgins.
Oh, it's me.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got so I also use Twitch. That's what's been keeping me sane during quarantine. Feel free to come follow me there. I'm in the midst of Tomb Raider at the moment. But then every now and then I do sing and do other things there too. I've also put my YouTube where I do Let's Plays. Right now I'm doing a Let's Play of Life is Strange and a game called Cinderella Phenomenon, as well as singing stuff. And my Instagram. Yeah, I've already followed you, BYKCK. Can't wait to see you go live.
Hell yeah.
All right. And then, Ross, what you got for us?
Pretty much this. Yeah, I'm Tony's roommate, and I'll be here helping out with a couple of shows however I can, and I'm gonna take this time to kill all my pet projects basically, and so that they're out of the way and we can do more productive stuff like this, coming up with shows, helping rehearse, things like that. If I come up with anything, you can find me here. I'll have something to post eventually.
Yeah, and then for myself, I run Patrynize Productions and also the Campy Cabaret, which has been running for almost 6 years, and the West End Lounge. I hope to have at least 1 more show up this year. I've only done 2 this year before the quarantine. You can find us on Instagram at Campy Cabaret. I'm at Patrynize everywhere: Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, all that good stuff. Yeah, well, Campy Cabaret's fun. You can find us on YouTube. There's some videos of there. We take musical episodes of television shows and movies, and we make staged read-throughs of them. We've done productions such as The Nightman Cometh from It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia. We've done the Scrubs musical episode. I made a musical episode out of Firefly just because I can do that. And then Ross has helped out by being band leader and accompanist and transcriber for. We did Oh Brother Where Art Thou on stage. Yeah, we did Over the Garden Wall on stage. So yeah, so look us up and follow that stuff. Also follow both Campy Cabaret and Patrynize on Facebook, because I'm going to be trying to come up with what we're gonna do next week. Right now, the top 3 contenders is based off of funny puns in my head. Are Jesus Christ, when is this quarantine over? Little Shop ran out of toilet paper, and the last 40 days instead of the last 5 years. So those are ideas that I'm kicking around in my head right now. So just I'll probably put like a little post up saying, hey, vote on this, and whatever gets the most votes, that's what we'll do next Saturday at 2 p.m. So I hope to see your all faces. I love you guys, and I'll be posting the video of this as soon as it's downloaded, probably if not later today, sometime tomorrow afternoon, so you can also share it with friends that were not able to make it. And yeah, with that, I love you all. Be safe, and hope to talk to you all soon. Bye.